Rachel, and today I am back in my Hobonichi weeks. We are going to plan a week from July. I think it's the beginning of July. So we are memory planning today in here. So it's the last week of June, first week of July. And the kit that I've chosen is a nice, warm, summery one, which is lovely considering it's like 3 degrees today and freezing. So I've gone for this one from Fab Planner Print. I believe this is called Sunshine and Lemonade. I could be wrong. I never know the names of these kits. So, yeah, these come as a full sheet that is attached there, but just for the purposes of fitting it in my Hobonichi Weeks album, I did chop that off. So I have got some nice bits of washi there. I've got my date covers, I've got some functional boxes, checklists, and some washi there as well. And I always say this, but I always appreciate the fact that the bottom washi on this one has some lines on it, so that if you want to write on it, you can. I actually don't often write on it, to be honest, but I do appreciate that that is an option that I have. So we need to dip into my Stalogy from the beginning of the year. What are we on here? The end of June, did I say? So where did I put this week? Did I put it in here? No, it's in the end of this one, right, okay. Organised as ever, but it's this week here, isn't it, I think? Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. So this is how the week turned out in my Stalogy. This was a kit from Laura Jane Style, I think. And we went for a day to a page. So this is what I'm going to use to refer back and fill this in. So let's get started. Let's get some date covers down, shall we? So how are you all? How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm not too bad. It's actually quite a bright day outside. I've not had to put any artificial light on. This is just natural light. And I don't think I'll have to edit the video either. Whereas it's been quite dark on other days. But it is cold though. Like I said, it's 3 degrees. I've got my teddy bear bedding on. I've got some pink and white teddy bear bedding. Oh, and it's so cosy. I don't see myself taking that off anytime soon, because it's freezing. So today is Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? Is it Thursday today? It's Thursday today. It's Thursday the 2nd today. Paige has got movie night at school and she's super excited about it. So she's staying behind and they're watching a movie and having snacks. And I'm really happy she's getting that, because yesterday school text and the pantomime is off and they're no longer allowing parents to come and watch the nativity either. So she's had that taken away from her, which is just really, really sad. I am of the school of thought that I just get on with what's going on with regards to COVID and the rules that we've had and stuff. I just do what I'm supposed to be doing and I just get on with it. But when it starts to affect the kids and they start getting things taken away from them, that's when I get annoyed. Dexter was barking along there with me in solidarity. He agrees, but it's just frustrating, and I feel it for Paige, to be honest, more than Jensen, because so Paige hasn't had anything since she started her school life. You know, I think there was one small school trip where they went to go and get an ice cream, because that was all they were allowed to do at the time, and it was when we weren't allowed to be inside, so they just went and got an ice cream from an ice cream kiosk that's in our town. Yeah, so she's not had anything, and I'm getting really worried that, so in year 4 Jensen got the opportunity to do this amazing trip where he went to France and he went to Disneyland and he loved it. You know, those memories are going to stay with him forever. How many kids can say that? How old are you in year 4? 6, 7, 8? I think he was 8. Is that right? Because how old is Paige now? 5, and she's in year 1. So year 2, 6, year 3, 7, 8. He's 8 and 9. And yeah, he's got those memories forever, you know, and Paige can't even get a trip to the bloody pantomime at the moment. I feel like she's not going to have the same kind of opportunities that he is. And I know this is like a, you know, you're probably thinking, Crimey River, Rach, we're all going through the same thing. And I know, I get that. But yeah, it just makes me really sad for her, for the things that she's missing out on. But anyway, she gets her movie night tonight and she is chuffed. She was asking me, do I know what snacks they're going to be having? Because that girl takes after her mama and all she cares about is what's going in her belly. She definitely gets that from me. So yeah, she is excited, and I was saying, oh, I'm going to be really excited to pick you up today and see what movie it was you watched. So the school printed off some tickets yesterday, some little fake tickets, and she got one. And it was in a bag. She thought she'd missed out because she didn't see the teachers give it to her, but she saw the teachers giving other people them, and she was like, are you sure that I'm going? I So of course I'm sure that you're going. So then when she got her reading book bag out and this ticket fell out, just the look on her face, the absolute excitement and happiness, you know. And then I think she's had that taken away for the other things that she's not going to be allowed to do. But anyway, we could go on about that all day, couldn't we? Right, so whilst I've been whinging about COVID again, I have got down the date covers, I've got the washi down. You will have seen that I used that strip across there. I chopped it in half and I put it across the top. It wasn't quite long enough to go all the way, so I used a bit of deco on the corner there. So let's move on to putting down this week or something. So we've got some little Hobonichi quarter size boxes there. I do have a to-do, but these are very, very small. I don't always use them, but I think I will today. And then we'll put down our checklists. Let's not do colour blocking. I don't know whether or not I've got somebody coming today. So I had a company ring me a couple of weeks ago about coming out to take a look at this window, and it was for the 8th of December. And then they sent me a text confirming for the 8th of December, but then last night sent me a text confirming an appointment for today. So, I mean, I'm in, so it's fine. To 28th we said, didn't we? 28th through to what? 30th. Do I have enough? And then we need to get to the 4th. Yeah, we've got enough with these. I'm going to go with these Date Dots from File are Fabulous. It's not really picking up on the camera, but these are a green colour. Unfortunately, yeah, it's coming up silver, I think, but these are like a mint green. So yeah, so I don't know if somebody's coming today to have a look at this back window. It would be handy if they did though, because weirdly, and it didn't even really rain last night, but weirdly it leaked in last night. So Chris was really annoyed because for some reason, I don't know why, but he put his socks that he wanted to wear today on the windowsill. Now, you tell me the man logic that tells you that something that you want to wear in the morning that is bone dry, why would you put it on a window that leaks sometimes? Answers on a postcard. That is man logic for you there. So then he was like, I went to work in wet socks, and I was like, well, why didn't you get a different pair of socks? Tell me that as well. Tell me that. You just put those wet socks on. Who even knows what goes on in those men's heads? Those men's heads? Those boys' heads, I was going to say. Right then. What are we doing? What are we doing? I do have a tracker. Do I want to put it on? Don't think I do, you know. But I am going to put the... Actually, I will, because I'll put the meal tracker on as well. I'll put the meal tracker there. And I will put this tracker above it. It's only going to be to track medication. It's literally just filling a space, and I don't need it. Obviously, this is back planning. Right, so let's get that filled in then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we are on my meal tracker, which says that I had enchiladas, my favourite. McDonald's. We had McDonald's last night. Highfield. We went to the pub. Chili. Now it says bread. It doesn't even say toast. It says bread. So I'm going to presume that I went to the shop and got some like special bread. Oh my god, we have McDonald's again. Yeah, sometimes I'll get like tiger loaf. And I'll have that with... well, mind you, why did I just put bread though? Why didn't I put that? I'd had cheese spread on it or something. That is a bit weird. Was I ill that day and I just fancied a piece of bread? I don't even know. I don't even know. Right, so let's get some deco down. Let's do this little Hobonichi week-sized full box here. And then I'm going to use one of these just for layering because I want to put down that it was bin day. I know that's not very exciting, but I like to use the little bin stickers. Oh, and it was the grey bin as well. So we can write grey bin on there. I always get confused at what day what bin comes. I find it very confusing. I'm one of those people that just follows what the neighbour does. So if the neighbour doesn't put their bin out straight away, then I'm like, come on, curtain twitching, come on. What colour are we? Grey bin. Okay, so anything else on there? It says that Love Island started. And I did watch it. I'm very sad like that. I don't know if I'll watch it again from this point though. Love Island started. Oh, I always do this right on the boxes and then struggle to get the boxes up when I get worried about smudging the boxes. This kit is gorgeous. The colours on it are so pretty. Right. Let's move on to Tuesday then. I'm going to have to bring in some boxes, aren't I? So let me pull out my... I've got my reusable sticker book here, and in here I do have a little section with spare Hobonichi Weeks boxes. Smaller ones and bigger ones, so I'm always okay. I never run out. So let's see then. Moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday, it said I chilled out. I've got a little picture of a Dot the Bear on the couch, just chilling, watching some TV. So we need to put something like that. Wonder if I wasn't feeling very well this week, because it seems to be very laid back. This exact sticker is what I've got down in my Hobonichi, in my Basicsology, so we'll follow that and pop that in here as well. I am going to layer it on top of this here as well. And then it says we had McDonald's. So I'm going to pull out, do I want a yellow one? Because that's very near the yellow that's in the kit. Let's lose this one. Let's lose this one. Let's use this one. And I do have a burger sticker right here. So that can mark for McDonald's. And then the last thing is that I did a Hobonichi Weeks plan with me. I'm going to use one of these, I think. These are spare from a Josephine Bow Designs kit. I think it was one of the cocktail collection ones. So let's do that. Hobo Weeks plan with me. I keep thinking about Paige. It's going to be so weird not picking her up until 5:30. Hope she's okay. She wasn't, she wants to go and she's excited, but she wasn't too keen when she realised it was after 3 o'clock, as in like I wouldn't be picking her up at normal time. So I kind of just didn't mention that again and I just let her get on with going in. Right then, so Chris and I had Morrison's breakfast. Morrison's for breakfast. That's better. That's better. Do I have anything that I can put on? Like, oh, let's do this cup of tea. Let's do this cup of tea. That can go there like that. Okay, next up after that, I have got that we went to the Highfield for tea. So I'm going to pull out, I think I'm going to try and use a bigger box. Oh, let's do this one. Should we do this one? Well, these are a little tiny bit smaller. Let's do these ones. These Paper K ones are smaller than standard vertical. It didn't say on the listing when I bought them. I bought them a long time ago. I don't think she does them anymore. But I think they might be sized for cousin. But for the purposes of my Hobonichi Weeks, they work perfectly. So we went to the Highfield for tea. But what I'm going to put is I'm going to put Highfield and Dottie's, because it says we went to Dottie's afterwards. This seems to have become a thing. So I don't know when it started. It might even been this day that was the first time we did it, but there was a particular day when we'd gone to the Highfield for tea. Paige wanted to have a pudding, but she didn't want anything that was on the menu, so I said, oh well, we'll just go to Dottie's then, because Dottie's is like next door to the pub. Mistake. Because now she thinks that every time we go to the Highfield for tea, we get Dottie's, and it seems to have become a thing. We do exactly that. We go to the Highfield for tea, and then we go to Dottie's. So yeah, it seems to have become a bit of a thing. I don't mind. I like treating the kids. Like I said, they've missed out on enough lately. So if going to Dottie's once in a while is what keeps them happy, then that is what we will do. So let's use these. These are from Blossom Nose Co. I don't think she makes them anymore, but they were one of my favourite kinds of Hobonichi Weeks boxes. Sorry, I was just looking at what I was supposed to be writing. So we did a haul video on that day, so we'll put haul and we'll put a YouTube sticker above it. I do have, where am I? Oh, actually I do have some clear ones from I'll Be Planning Co. Here we go, here we go. These ones, I really, really like them. I'm not sure if she sells them on a sheet on their own or whether or not they're just on the social media sheet, but I am going to be rebuying them because I like them. I like them a lot. And then it says we finished Boardwalk Empire. Oh, I loved Boardwalk Empire. I was about 10 years behind everybody else watching it. I know that. But we really, really enjoyed it. What else have we been watching lately that I can tell you about? I'm watching Gotham again. I'm rewatching Gotham. But I've just started watching that show trial on BBC iPlayer and I'm hooked already. That seems to be really good. And I just finished watching the 3rd series of Killing Eve as well. Boardwalk Empire. I love it. I just love it when you watch a TV show and it completely grips you. And then, yeah, you just become enthralled in it. I think life at the moment can get a little bit humdrum. So getting engrossed and enthralled in somebody else's fictional life on the TV seems quite appealing right now to me. Let's have a look for a TV sticker then. Do I have any TV stickers? I actually do have some in here that I need to filter into my reusable sticker book. Oh, I've got these, but they're going to be too big. I've got these, but they weren't actually what I meant. I'm sure I've got some from Stick It Pretty. All different coloured ones. Am I just making this up? I don't think I would have destashed them. I wanted them. Have I destashed them? Why would I have done that? Oh no, hang on, hang on. They're the ones I'm talking about. They're the ones I'm talking about. And I think if we use this colour, we can stick that there. Okay, so let's move on to Friday. Friday I popped in that I burnt a black cherry candle because that was a new flavour that I'd not done before and I really liked it. So let's write that down. It will have been a wax melt actually. I don't really do candles, I just do wax melts. Is that the same for everybody? I feel like wax melts have become really, really popular and not many people burn actual candles anymore. I think it's because you get to change out the flavours so often, don't you? Now I've got some wax melts, little thingies, what are they called? Wax burners from Princess Honey. The shop is not open at the moment, but I do hope that she does reopen soon. And I do hope that she does bring those stickers back because I did enjoy them. But that purple one is not going to go with the spread, so let's have a little look and see if I've got it in another colour. I surely haven't used the full sheet of those already. Have I not put them in? These ones. I thought though that I had like a peachy coloured one. I'm going to keep that on my finger and I'm going to go back in here and see whether or not I've got the rest of that sheet or if I've used them all. If I've used them all, then she really better reopen the shop soon because I need them. Oh, I can see. Hang on, what have I got here? Here we go, here we go, here we go. I didn't think I'd use them all. I do like them, but they are very specific colours that only work with certain kits that I've got. But let's go with this one because this one will go with this kit. Perfect. Okay, and then, so it says we baked. We did some baking, and I know that in here I've got some paper shire baking flat lays. So let's go with those. feel like today's video has been a lot of looking for stickers. But I do like that. I do enjoy that. If you were wondering why I didn't organise this sticker book better, just because I didn't want to. Just because it would have been so much hard work to organise that sticker book better. And to go back now and do it. And I kind of just like, so what I will do, can you see like now I've got spaces where I've used stickers on all of these pages. I'll go through this folder, my icon folder, and I'll go through some of my other folders and I'll just stick some stickers in it off of sheets. Like I'll probably put a few more of these in it because a lot of these have been used. And that's what I do. And then I just flick through it and have a look and find what I want. I think if I'm just flicking through it, I have more chance of coming across something that I might not have seen if they were really strictly organised in categories. Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. Anyway, moving on to Saturday then. Do I still have a deco box? One left. Let's put it on the end of Saturday here. Oh, and I don't have a weekend banner, but I might skip it anyway. And I've got a bit of deco there, which I'm going to just put there. I don't think there's anything else on this sheet that I'm going to use actually, so I'm going to put that to the side now because everything else I'm going to pull from in here. So Saturday, it says I waxed my eyebrows. Something that I need to do again now. There's always that horrible point where you're growing them out, so you don't want to wax them, but you end up looking a bit like they really need waxing. And then I feel like I want to explain myself to everybody that I see. I'm just growing my eyebrows out. Don't judge me, I'm just growing my eyebrows out. I do have them tattooed on actually as well, but they fade and then they leave almost like a... So it's very similar to like when a tattoo fades and the red tone in the ink is the one that ends up left. So I end up looking a bit like I've got gingery brows. Not that there's anything wrong with gingery brows, but I am not ginger and my hair is not warm tone. I have cool tone hair, so it doesn't particularly look great. So that's the point where I end up growing my eyebrows out a bit and then trying to trim them to follow the lines that's left from the tattoo that I've had, just to cover a bit of that red tone up. What can I use to mark down the eyebrow thing? I don't have any specific eyebrow stickers because that's not a thing, is it? But maybe we could put a bow or something. How much room do I have? Yeah, it needs to be something a bit bigger, like a heart or something. Maybe I'll go with one of these beauty stickers from Happy Sherpa Papery. The colours are really good for the kit. It's not really anything to do with waxing eyebrows, except afterwards I do put a little bit of aloe vera on just to stop the burn. So we'll pretend that there's aloe vera in there. Right then, so B6 Stalogy Setup and Formula 1. So let's find my Hobonichi stickers again. Let's use one of these. We put that there. Actually, I want to write on it first. So we had a Formula 1 race and it was in Austria. We have got our penultimate Formula 1 race this Sunday, haven't we? We're in Saudi Arabia and we're hoping for a Lewis win. I think he's got to win, hasn't he? If it's Max's championship to lose, so if Max like has a DNF or something goes terribly wrong and he ends up not in the points, if Lewis wins, then the next race it's all to play for. So exciting stuff. I'm just looking for a quarter box because I just wanted to mark down that we had McDonald's again. If I put it here like that, maybe I can just write McDonald's. And then we need another burger sticker. I should have some in. I'm sure I've got some more. Here we go. These are from the fast food sheet from Happy Sherpa Papery. It did come with some fries as well, but I think I've used all of those. Okay, so that is this side of the spread done. Let's copy down some of the to-dos that I did that week then. We've got the shop and scan. We had kits for videos. Sometimes I like to be organised and actually work out what kits I'm going to use in videos, rather than just a second before I switch the camera on just go, yeah, I'll use that one. Which is usually what happens. But you know me, I'm just a bit of a go with the flow kind of gal. Which is odd, considering that I have a lot of planners to organise myself. F1 calendar. Oh, I had a lot of to-dos. PR orders, that's something that I need to do now. As is order my Stalogy. I realised yesterday that I actually don't have my Stalogy for 2022 even in my hands. I haven't even bought one, so I better hurry up because they're probably going to sell out and then I'll cry. I really don't want to try anything else. I wondered whether or not I would want to try a Midori or anything, but I just think if it's not broken, then don't fix it. Right, so I'm going to have a look for, hang on, time and date.com. Okay, so I've come on to timeanddate.com. I'm going to go to, now I need the end of June and the beginning of July, so I am going to have to go into 2 weeks. But let's find my weather stickers and let's see what we want to use. I feel like the Happy Sherpa papery ones are going to go perfectly with this spread. And I do have quite a few of them. So Monday says it was very sunny with a few clouds. And it was 20 degrees. Oh, lovely and warm compared to our 3 degrees that we've got going on today. Tuesday was the same. Wednesday was 18 degrees. And then we just need to quickly go to July. Just scroll all the way back because for some reason it starts the month at the end and not the beginning. Okay, so moving on to Thursday, we've got cloudy, sunny, but a bit more cloudier than sunny. And did that say 17 degrees? Yep. I always go, just in case you're wondering, there's a few, the day is split into 4 portions on there. I always just go with the midday time, just for ease. 20 degrees. Mainly as well because that's going to be the warmest time of the day. Saturday it says we had some rain. And that was still 20 degrees but wet. And Sunday 21 degrees and we had some rain. So there we go. That is that. I love how this has turned out. It's just so pretty. So much went on that I wanted to remember. I love doing my memory planning in this little planner. I know I do memory planning twice. I do it in here and I do it in my big B6. And I just do it because I like doing the kits, you know? And that's just that. I want to have 2 memory planners, so I do. But yeah, really happy with how this turns out. And for now, that's going to be it from me. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe, I love you forever and I'll see you soon. Bye!